Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. How are we all doing? Welcome back. I can't believe it's Wednesday already. How is it Wednesday? Anyway, how are we all doing? I am going to finish working on this. I keep saying it's a tiger moth. It might not be a tiger moth, but I think it is. So I'm working on this morning. I'm really enjoying this, by the way. It's just nice to do something a little bit different. Right, okay, so this way, the lines go this way on this side of the moth. Right. I treated myself yesterday to I've always said for years and years and years that I wanted to get myself a an advent calendar, but not an advent calendar with like chocolate in it or anything like that. I wanted like an adult version of an advent calendar with something fun in it. So I know that sometimes you can get like some places will do like a makeup or toiletries advent calendar. You can get advent calendars that have got crystals in. You can get advent calendars that have got a little different jar of flavored jam or marmalades in it. And I was kind of looking for the sort of advent calendar that I might enjoy. And I've looked for about 3 or 4 years and I've never found one that has sort of taken my interest until last night. I found out through watching a YouTube video that, morning Natalie, that you can get an advent calendar where every time It's a jigsaw puzzle, because we've been going on about jigsaws and I'm back into my jigsaws at the moment. You can get jigsaw puzzle advent calendar. And so every day you open up a box, and it's for 1,000-piece jigsaw, so quite a sizable one. So every day you open up the box and it gives you however many pieces. And you slowly but surely every day put together this jigsaw. And I thought, you know what? That sounds right up my strata. And so I finally bought myself an advent calendar yesterday. Because we've always given the kids advent calendars. And they've always had like chocolate ones and stuff. I can remember having advent calendars as a child. We never got chocolates in ours. We always just used to have like a little pretty picture behind the door, and you'd go, oh, it's a Christmas tree, or oh, it's a present, and that would be it. And you would, I can't remember that. I used to be so thrilled at waiting to see what picture would be behind the door each day. And then obviously advent calendars with chocolates behind the doors were like a miraculous. So yeah, so I've bought myself a jigsaw puzzle advent calendar because I'm such a nerd. You've seen them? Yeah. Yeah, I'd never seen them before. I can't believe that I'd never seen the jigsaw puzzle advent calendars before. It was just... But I like the idea of doing, of having a 1,000-piece one sort of broken up into 24 parts. And then, obviously it's a Christmas jigsaw, so that at the end, by the time you get to Christmas, you've got this lovely big picture. I don't like the chocolate ones. I want something in it that I can keep. Exactly. Yeah, but it was discovering what it was that I wanted to keep. I know last year we bought Nick's mum the jam and marmalade one, and she did really like that, but I'm not really a jam and marmalade person. There are so many things that I can't eat for various reasons, and I was just like, The book ones are incredibly expensive. I'm not and you can't always guarantee what sort of books you're going to get either, so that was like, I don't think so. And I'm not really a makeup sort of person. I've never been like, oh, I must have that foundation, or oh, I must have that eyeliner, or I must only wear this mascara. I really don't care. I don't really wear makeup. You can probably tell I don't wear makeup. I think the most I put on my face is lip balm every day. That's that's about it for me. I've never been one. You don't either. No. I mean, I just don't get it. I mean, it might have been different if maybe my mum had taught me differently, but I can just remember my mum just used to wear a little bit of like a blue eyeliner, because obviously back then, blue eyeliner. And she'd sometimes wear a little bit of blusher. But that was it. That was all I thought makeup was eyeliner and blusher. And to discover that there's toner and foundation and contouring now and loads of other things that you're meant to put on your skin to sort of prep for makeup. It's just like I don't to be honest, even now I'm 51 and I still don't understand what order they go in, what you're meant to put on your face, how you're meant to do it. I wouldn't have a clue. I remember once going on holiday with um, my brother and his then wife, and I'd never spent that much time with her before, and we went on this holiday, and I just remember waking up every morning. We would have breakfast, and then we'd be sort of like getting ready to sort of go out, find something to do that day. But before we could go anywhere, my sister-in-law would get out what I can only describe as a fishing tackle box, and quite a large fishing tackle box. And she would open it up, and all these layers would sort of like come out. She'd open it one way and open it the other way, almost like a toolbox almost. And it would be filled with creams and tubes and bottles and pencils and packets and everything that you could think of. It was like a massive makeup counter in there. And we would have to sit and wait every day while she applied her face. And I would just sit there with fascination, just sort of watch her like this, because I didn't know what she was doing. And I was just sort of fascinated by this whole process that she would go through. And she was trying to get the natural look, but so much stuff went on to achieve this natural look. And it was like, well, why not just go without it and get the natural look? And she was like, oh, no, because that wouldn't look right. And so I used to just sit and watch her apply all of this stuff. And one day I remember her putting it on, and I felt like if I ran my finger down her cheek, I'd be able to peel off a thick layer of makeup. And if makeup makes you happy, then great. If you know what you're doing, great. But it was, oh, this process that she had to go through. And I was like, do you do this every day? And she was like, yeah, pretty much. I said, don't you get bored? It takes so long. Don't you get bored? She was like, no, I like it. I find it quite calming. Okay. If you find it calming, great. But it must have cost a fortune to maintain. I mean, all those bottles, all those tubes, all those lotions and potions. I mean, makeup's not cheap. I know that. I feel like I don't want to waste half my day doing my hair and makeup just to please people. Exactly. I mean, if it pleases the person doing it, then all power to them. If that makes them feel happy, if that makes them feel confident, then fine. But I've never done it, and I've never quite understood it. I think the most makeup I ever wore was on my wedding day. Because you know you have to have a hairdresser and you have to have a makeup artist. And I really didn't think I looked that different, to be honest. Have I got a picture of what I look like on my wedding day? Let me just have a look. Let me see if I've got a picture. Let's go right back to the beginning. That's probably the best idea. There's that one. I don't think I've got any other. Oh, here we go. It's me and my dad. Right, okay. You prepared to see young Nicolette. I mean, I think the most you can see is that I've probably got lipstick on, but anyway. You can see lipstick, right? But I literally sat in a chair and it took them over an hour to do my face. I mean, my hair took absolutely forever, but it took an hour to do my face, and I'm like, I just look like I've put on a bit of lip. I could have done that. So I just don't understand this need to just sort of, I don't know. I'm probably offending a lot of women. I don't mean to offend anybody. I'm just saying I don't do it, that's all. So when I go on TikTok and there's all these people going, oh, everyone always asks me what foundation I use, I swipe instantly. Or a, hey, get ready with me, swipe. That looks so nice. Oh, thanks, Natalie. You know how every girl sort of, well, most girls, I'm going to say, dream of their wedding day. And I was like any other little girl. I dreamed of my wedding day. But the one bit that I was looking forward to the most was driving to the church and having that moment in the car when it was just my dad and me. Because I'd seen loads of movies and I'd read lots of books where in that moment, the dad will sort of turn to his daughter and tell her how proud he is of her and how beautiful she looks, and just having one of those precious moments with your dad. And I can just remember being so excited about this bit that was coming up. And I got the moment where I sort of came down the stairs and everybody saw me in my dress and my hair and my makeup done for the very first time, and there was the ooh, and all that, and everyone saying how nice I looked and everything. That was great. And then we got into the car and I was like, right, this is it. This is the moment where my dad's gonna take my hand and he's gonna tell me how beautiful I am, and if I don't want to go through with this, I don't have to go through with this, and he'll love me no matter what, and all that sort of stuff that dads are meant to do in those moments. Guess what my dad talked about while we were in the car driving to the church? Let's just see if you can guess. Tiger moth looks quite good. Right, okay. No one's guessed, so I would just say my dad spent his entire time morning artsman, jokes about my marriage night or something. No jokes about it. He didn't joke or anything. He was literally just sitting there looking out the window, and he started talking about house prices. And he was like, oh, so-and-so's house is up for sale. Oh, look, they've got a for sale sign up there. Ooh, they'll be lucky if they sell that in that condition. And I sat there thinking, oh, okay, so we're not going to have that moment of my dad sitting in the car telling me, what marriage is like, or giving me some last words of wisdom. It was house prices and everything. Yeah, he was very nervous. He was very nervous of he knew he would have to do a speech. My dad is not a public speaker. My dad has never spoken publicly in front of anybody. And I think I'm just going to do this little bug here before I go on to this one. And yeah, I knew he was very, very, very nervous about the speech that was upcoming, because we were having a proper sit-down dinner, and he was worried that he wouldn't be able to eat anything because he was so nervous about this speech. He'd written everything out on these little cue cards and everything. And as it turned out, he ended up talking to, while they were waiting for everyone to sort of file into the church once we'd arrived, he got talking to one of Nick's best friends, and he was talking about this speech and how nervous he was of it. And Sean just said to him, look, don't worry about your cards, just speak from the heart. And that's all people want to say, is you just speaking from your heart and saying heartfelt things. And I could see all the way through the dinner that he was just so nervous. And then when the MC sort of like, pray silence for the father of the bride, and he had to sort of stand up and do his thing, he was so nervous, but he put his cards down, which I was really surprised at. And did an off-the-cuff speech, and it lasted like a minute. It really was just like a minute. It was just like, oh, I think we can all agree the bridesmaids look amazing, and Nicholas, welcome to the family, and I hope everyone here enjoys themselves. Here's a toast to the bride and groom, and then that was it, and he sat down. But yeah, he was really, really nervous. My parents have been talking about all the embarrassing stories they're going to tell about my childhood. Well, exactly. I mean, I was expecting that. I mean, the best speaker at our wedding was Nick's best man, and that was his brother, Chris. And he is used to public speaking, and he knows how to hold an audience, and he had plenty of embarrassing stories about Nick, and yeah, and so we had that. I just laughed so much with Chris's speech. It was so funny. Right, I'm going to do this dragonfly. Looks like a dragonfly. You love dragonflies. Yeah, do you know, when we see dragonflies in the back garden, I'm always amazed by them, and I just want to watch them because they zip all over the place, and they're such beautiful colours. I mean, they're just gorgeous. Right, let's think, how did these go? So oh yeah, I was going to ask. Me and some others from James's community wanted to band together and get him a Christmas present. Oh, that's sweet. And we were wondering if we could give the money to you through tips. You could buy it and then give it to him on stream from us. Yeah, of course you can. Yeah, sure. Just yeah, let me know what it is and where to get it from, and then I could I could have it come here, I could wrap it for you and put a label on it to say that it was from stream, and yeah, then we can, when he does his Christmas stream or whatever, I can give it to him. I won't tell him, and then I'll just sort of give it to him on stream and he could open it from all you guys. Yeah, that's great. I think that's a fabulous idea. I'd love to do that. Does he know about it, or have I got to keep stum? You have to let me know, because if I'm keeping stum, then I am good at keeping secrets. Keeping other people's secrets. That sounded bad, didn't it? No, he doesn't know. Oh, excellent. Right, okay. So yeah, you guys decide what you want to get him and where from. And yeah, send it through tips or whatever, and then I'll get it for you. And I'll show you on this stream to show you that I've actually got it, so you know that I've spent the money on. Yeah, let's hope he's not watching right now. He should be asleep, right? He should be asleep because his sleeping pattern is whacked. So let's hope he's not watching. But yeah, that sounds fun. Happy to do that. But just remember, like postal delivery times can be an issue, so you might have to decide pretty quickly. He said he was doing an all-nighter. I saw him online on Discord about an hour ago. Yeah, I literally, just before this stream started, I went downstairs and made a cup of coffee, and he was down there eating toast with Jared. So hopefully he's gone back upstairs now and isn't watching me. Oh, that's such a fun idea, and you guys are so sweet to do that. Bit down here, yes there is. To get the detail on this wing. Right. Because it's such an integral part. Okay, I whacked it in Discord, and yes, he's still awake. Okay. Little sod. Should be asleep. I mean, we didn't see him at all yesterday. Nick and I. We went to bed last night, and Nick turned to me and he said, "Have you seen James at all today?" I was like, "Nope." So when I went downstairs this morning and saw him, I was like, "Oh my god, I recognise you. Are you that guy from Twitch? Are you that streamer?" He was like, "All right, Mum, yeah, all right, I get the message, yeah, all right." I have no idea what you mean. I don't know what you think I'm trying to imply here, James, but do do do. Right, let's do. Really do need him to sort out his sleeping pattern though. Right. Have to use my powers of sarcasm for good, right? On James. This ring is just slightly darker at the top. Same on this side. Right, okay. Let me just have a look. Let me see what you want to get him. Oh my god! That's amazing! That's amazing! That is so cool. He does know his sleep schedule is messed up, but oh my god! I can't believe you found that. That's We just got to circulate the message around and probably do a card too. Yeah, absolutely. That is so cool. He's so lucky to have you guys. Right. With the card, I mean, I don't know if you're going to do it through like Moonpig or whatever, but if you want me to pick one up or you want to pick something out, and if you all put on Discord what sort of message you want me to write in there or something, if you're not able to do it through Moonpig, because I don't know if a lot of people are allowed to put in separate messages for a big card or how you want to do it. But if you if you wanted me to do it, I could sort that out as well, and I could use like a different coloured pen for each message so it could see all the separate messages and everything. And if people put down exactly what they want me to write, then I will do that, if that's what you guys want. If you want to do it that way, I mean, you might want to do it a different way, who knows. You guys have probably put more thought into it than I have. Just trying to think of different ways we could do stuff. Yeah, we just got to circulate the message around and probably do a cut. Yeah, okay, so I've just already had that, haven't we did an online one for his birthday, but I like the idea of a handwritten one. You just might need more than one card because the birthday one had a lot of messages. Yeah. But I could do like, because I have lots of card making stuff, because my mum, when she lived here with us for a short period of time, she used to be into card making. So she has like I have a lot of the paper insert. You know, sometimes you can open up a card and there's like a paper insert so you get extra pages. So I could put in like a paper insert, so that would give me more pages to be able to write stuff on if that's what you wanted me to do. So I've got Christmas ones, so I could do all that, and I could show that to you online as well, so you could all see what the card looks like. And anyway, let me know. Let me know. I mean, I like the idea of there being this secret though. We're all concocting here. I really like this. I think the dogs are barking at the postman. Yeah, I think that wing is looking a-okay. Yeah, noisy doggos, noisy doggos. Right. Morning, Faisal. How are you? We are working on the wing. Just need a little bit of a shadow coming out near the body. Let me just turn this slightly. Busy and tired. I slept for less than 3 hours last night. Why? Oh, you've got the day off, Natalie. Fab. First day off since you moved. Are you still sort of got everything in like boxes? Are you still like in that stage? Trying very hard not to do these little lines in the wings like you would brickwork. You know, brickwork is alternated, so the lines are every other space there's a line. I'm trying my hardest not to do that. So wanting to do like brickwork, and I'm not. I'm trying to space them out, sometimes put them close together. I thought I'd be bored by this bit, but actually there's something kind of soothing about it. Half in boxes, half lying on your bed because I took it out of the box and don't know where to put it. Oh, been there, been there. Oh my god. I was watching the last Sidemen YouTube video with friends late at night instead of sleeping. I saw, this was a couple of days ago now, it was the Mr. Beast, the Mr. Beast one where he put everybody in a circle, like 100, I think it was like 100 people in a circle to win, like the person who stayed in the circle the longest would win like 500,000, I think it was, like 500,000. And with every day, they would make the circle smaller and smaller and smaller and give people tasks and things to sort of win little mini prizes or to, get people out. And it's like, Jesus, that guy has got too much money. But what an amazing thing to sort of like do that for people, He's obviously made a fortune being entertaining, and some people would say, well, he could just sort of sit back and keep that wealth all to himself, but he comes up with all these crazy ideas to help sort of spread that wealth around a bit. You saw that one, the only Mr. Beast video you've watched. Yeah, I think the only other one that I saw of his was, I think he did like a little mini Olympics where there was one person from every country or something, and he set them like races or tasks or balancing, or it was almost like a gladiator show but with everybody from different countries. I've seen those two, and it's just like, wow. I mean, it's amazing, but wow. The moth looks stunning. Can't wait for the stag beetle. Oh, do you know what? I showed because James said to me this morning. He says, "What are you drawing?" And so I took the piece of paper up to him, and he saw this big stag beetle in the middle, and he says, that is the piece that's gonna look amazing." And I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of thinking, do I do the stag beetle last to sort of finish it off? Because the ink dries really quickly. So I'm like, do I do the stag beetle last? Because I feel like that's the centerpiece and will really pull the whole piece together. I don't know. I haven't quite decided yet. But I'm really pleased with this wing, or these two wings here. So yeah, I was a bit concerned when I was looking at all of these insects in thinking, would I be able to get these wings right and do them justice? But I'm actually quite happy with how they've turned out, actually. So yeah. I really like the effects that you can get with the ink, and like I say, I'm really enjoying it's just something different, from the coloured pencil. But yeah, the wings do look quite delicate. I think you've got that sort of fragile lace look there, seems to be working. So and just because of the nature of the wings as well, I can sort of not worry about whether the lines are straight, because the wings themselves in real life are very fragile. Right, okay, so I think before I make a start on filling in all the details on this one, I will wait and do those two wings tomorrow. But yeah, I'm very happy with how this is looking so far. I didn't think it was going to turn out this well. I'm always sort of slightly surprised. I don't know why. I genuinely am always kind of surprised when things turn out as well as they do. So I'm really quite pleased looking at that on the screen as to how that looks. So yeah, so excellent. Right. So that is where I will leave it today. Then, chat. Thank you for joining me once again. Keep me updated on the little secret situation, and I'll get on that as soon as, if everyone's happy to go ahead with that idea and are happy to send the money over to me. No worries, absolutely, I'll get on that. And like I say, when it arrives, I'll show you guys on stream so you can see it in person, and then I'll wrap it up and present it to James at Christmas. So yeah, so thanks again for joining me. I hope you all have a lovely day. Enjoy your day off, Natalie. um, Faisal, try and catch up on some sleep. And I will see you tomorrow. Take care, guys. Bye.